Do you all like to live? I think so, and that is because of the element phosphorus. I'm very passionate about chemistry, so today I've decided to inform you about the wonderful element phosphorus. Phosphorus is critical to sustaining and creating all life on Earth. First, I'll be telling you guys about phosphorus in general and its properties. Then I'll be telling you about how it is used to create life. And finally, I'll be telling you guys about how it is used in our society. Phosphorus is element number 15, and it is located between silicon and sulfur on the periodic table of elements. It is the 11th most abundant element on the Earth's crust. It is very reactive, so that means it is commonly found in many different minerals. The most common form of pure phosphorus is white phosphorus, which is a waxy solid that is insoluble in water and spontaneously ignites with oxygen. White phosphorus is used in explosives, fertilizers, and rat poisons. Now, you may be wondering, how can something that is used in explosives and rat poisons be so beneficial to life? Well, that's because phosphorus in the form of phosphate groups are used to create DNA and RNA. These phosphate groups, which is phosphorus and oxygen, attach to the sugary bases, and then they all link together to form the long strands of DNA and RNA. It is also used in ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate, which is an energy source that is used by every single cell and every single living organism. What happens is these enzymes, which are organic catalysts, break down the molecule and then use that energy to fuel the cells. Not only is it used as cellular fuel, but is also used to fuel us, the people. Phosphorus is a key player in fertilizers. In the 19th century, insoluble phosphate rocks were broken down using acids to create a more soluble phosphate fertilizer. The use of these artificial fertilizers greatly increased the crop production and therefore the global population. And in 2018, the global grain was at 2,121 million metric tons. And according to the U.S. Geological Survey, there's about 46 billion of tons of this mineable agricultural grade phosphorus. Morocco and the Western Saharas currently have the largest natural deposit of these phosphate rocks, which is currently at 26.7 gigatons. China is at second place with 4.1 gigatons. Now, according to Arno Rosmarian, a water resource specialist at the Stockholm Environment Institute, who has been monitoring the global phosphate use, says that if our population growth continues at 3% per year, then in 50 years we will run out of these natural deposit of phosphate rocks. However, there are alternative sources to get this agricultural grade phosphorus, and that is in recycling and reusing the phosphorus that is found in the manure that is produced by the 65 billion livestock population around the globe. Now I will conclude my speech on phosphorus. Phosphorus is an element that is critical to all life on Earth. And today I began telling you about the general properties of phosphorus, then I described how it is used in the creation of life, and I also explained how it is important to the global economy. Now, after the speech, I hope you all realize how important one single element can be to all life on Earth.